Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. This time we're playing Spyro 2, as I know it, Gateway to Glimmer, as most of the rest of the world knows it, Ripto's Rage. This is the Spyro that me and my brother had.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm, somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
They've made this much more cinematic than I remember it. Oh, dear. Yeah, this is the Spyro game that my brother and I really had and played a lot.
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach?
It's a little
stop
old dragon.
staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Yeah, so as I was trying to say in the middle, I actually thought that they'd got the voice actor for Ripto back, but I think it's a different voice actor. He doesn't really oh my god, the music. As I said already, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Spyro 2 was the Spyro game that my brother and I played the most. It's the game we first had, the first Spyro game we bought, and it was, like, I've always known it as Spyro Gateway to Glimmer, and, oh my god, this is the idle version of the song. We played this game to death. Like, I know this game inside and out. We bought Spyro 3 and played Spyro 3 as well, but we never actually got to buy Spyro 1. Spyro 1, we played a hell of a lot, and that's why I'm so familiar with Spyro 1. But in terms of like the physical disc back when we were back in the PS1 era, you know, we never actually got a disc copy of Spyro 1. We always just had rented it or after the fact bought it on like the PlayStation Store, you know.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems! Can you stop them?
Yeah. And so this game, yeah, instead of having dragons that you save, you get those orbs that you saw at the start, like that the professor was trying to use to bring us here. You collect those, and you collect talismans, which is something that we'll find out about pretty soon. And every level has its own creatures or characters that, you know, you interact with to help save their location, wherever they are. This is Glimmer. This world is Glimmer. Hence the name Gateway to Glimmer. Basically, Spyro, when he's trying to go to Dragon Shores, something to do with what the professor was doing. Professor's magic, or his orbs, use of those orbs, meant that our, oh, this is something you can do. I don't know why you can do that, but you can do that in every level. The professor's science basically meant that our portal, instead of leading to Dragon Shores, led here. And immediately the way back gets destroyed by Ripto. And so you're kind of forced to help these guys deal with their problem. Yeah. And the whole way through, you're collecting orbs to make a new portal back to your home world. Back to Dragon Shores, actually. It's the main thing you're trying to do. And, yeah, this game doesn't have the dragons as checkpoints anymore. You just have fairies that hover in certain areas of the level that don't just act as the checkpoints. Oh dear. Yeah, similar premise to the previous game. This also has, instead of, I don't know if the enemies drop gems anymore. All that I know is that they have like a little soul thing that it's like a soul that comes out of them when you kill them. And if you collect enough souls, or collect enough of those, whatever those things are, those fairy energy or something, it activates stuff throughout the level. So a lot of levels have like things you have to get the little soul requirement thingies. Like we've got 5 now. That's 6 there. Yeah. But it also means that you don't have to kill every enemy to get all the gems, you know, it's like a trade-off.
Hi, Spyro.
Yeah.
I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this.
Yeah. The checkpoints of this
That
game.
means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Yeah, so Zoe becomes fairy throughout the rest of the games. Well, through Spyro 2 and 3. And I think these guys, the creatures in Glimmer, are supposed to be... They're like a kind of kangaroo or something. They're a little like...
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders.
They're like
Looks
wallabies.
Like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Yeah. So this game has stuff that you can't do at first because you haven't learned how to do it. And throughout the game you learn how to do stuff and you can come back and get things. Like, that thing up there, the little thing that says 10, that's something that I need to get 10, like, enemies. I have to kill 10 enemies. Get 10 of those little soul thingies in order to activate. And once I get up there, I'm able to do more and able to get one more orb, I think. So yeah, we just need to get this guy. And that's 10. We've technically activated that thing up the top there. But we can't get to it because we can't climb. But no, this music is so nostalgic for me. Like, it's... I wouldn't even say that it was like as good as some of the other music. There's plenty of other better music. But it's the first music in the game. And it's just one of those things where...
You must
Yeah.
be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Yeah, they changed all the voice actors for the characters, and so... Like... Moneybags had a very specific voice that was very... I don't know, it was iconic. 100 gems. We have to pay him.
Thank you,
so.
Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
Yeah, he's like a secondary villain throughout the game. You have to pay him to do all sorts of things.
To get a good look around, press the action button.
Yeah, we've already done it. We know the controls for this now. Oh, something that wasn't a control in the previous one was this little thing. We'll look closer at that later, though. We'll come back here in a second because there's something I need to show. These guys look weird. Those enemies. They don't look like how I remember them.
Thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Yeah, it's a talisman.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest.
Oh, the portals look
one
really
of the
cool, actually.
worlds of Avalar.
Yeah. So yeah, we're actually in a level at first, and then we go to a home world after we finish the level. But no, the portal coming out of the ground, or like assembling, looks really cool. It's neat. But whatever the case, that's not over. That's not the end of the level. I mean, it is, but we've got more out here. Yeah, these enemies look weird in this version. They were very simple looking enemies in the original. They've got way too much detail now. All of these enemies, actually. Oh, here's another one of these things.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Yeah, so this is your Superfly, and this is a mission. This is like an objective or a quest or a mission or whatever you want to call it. This game is full of them. So yeah, this tells you what you need to do. Walk through the pyramids to trigger the Superfly power-up. So yeah, these little pillar things. I wouldn't have called them pyramids. They looked more like pyramids in the original, actually. Light the gem lamps with your flame, and then light all the lamps quickly. And it probably should have said to power the middle gem or something. I don't know. But yeah, these little, I would call them obelisks, not so much pyramids, but whatever. We've got Superfly. And so yeah, it's the same style of Superfly that you get from the levels, like in the final level of the first game and in the flight-only levels of the first game as well. Is this the last one? Yep. There we go. Mission complete. And there's tons of this stuff throughout all the
Thanks for
levels.
helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Yeah, so these guys are the people who collect, or who mine for all the gems you collect. Yeah, there we go. Hypersonic. I don't know what that is for. Okay, it looks like it was just for this mission. Light 6 gem lamps in 15 seconds or something? Weird. Oh, I forgot about this little bit down here. That's another part of it, another mission for this level. We'll try and do as much as we can in each level, but there will be stuff that I have to ignore until we can get the powers required to get them. So this game, you can't just sweep through it like you can in the first game. In the first game, you can sweep real hard and not have to actually redo any levels. So, let's get that one over there real quick. Oh, I love the music. I actually love the music in this game. Even though this is the game that I got the most sick of, because I played it a lot, you know. It's still the one I love the most, I think, just because it's the Spyro game for me. The first game is great for its simplicity. This game is just excellent. I think the third game, in my opinion, maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but in my opinion, the third game was the worst of the three. And that's not to say that it was bad, necessarily, but there was a lot of problems with it. There's a lot of things that made it just not as good as some of the other games. Before I go down there and get that orb, I want to show something that was... I don't know if it's going to work in this version, but this is what you used to always do. Remember that ladder that we couldn't climb up? Aw, damn. No! You could... I don't know if you can in this version, but in the original you could totally fly round to that bit above where the ladder is and and circumvent the need to climb it. I'm gonna try a couple times and see if I can get that to work. Ah, oh, so close! I reckon I can do it. I've screwed it up royally there. But what's funny is that you see, as soon as you get into this room here, as soon as you get into the cave, the time for the powers drops really fast. They don't want you to go there. I mean, I don't know if they don't necessarily want you. They want to make it really challenging to get there, though. I think you actually run faster than you fly, so I'm gonna go like this. Ah, no, you need to run more. There we go. I thought I wasn't gonna make it that time,
Great.
but yeah.
You've got the Superfly power-up active. Now you can light the gem lamps in this cave.
Yeah, so if we go through there, we can then light the gem lamps for this next part. This cave has more gem lamps. I wish I could make it like a save state here. But let's just see if I can do it here. Let's see if I can do it in one run. Oh shit. Quickly. There we go. Let's see if I can land. Oh, I only got 5 of them. Shit, I screwed it up. Damn it. And if you take too long, the gem lamps start to go down and light. No! Oh, I landed on Moneybags' head. Okay, let's try and do it right this time. Okay, that one. That one. I just goofed last time. I thought I'd got them all and I hadn't. Where's the last one? Oh, here we are. Here we are. There we go. Yeah, so this first level.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while, I was afraid we were going to have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orb in with the baseballs.
There's always an excuse for why there's an orb there. And there's always something like, some reason why you get an orb for the mission. Yeah, someone mix an orb up with the baseballs, or he had an orb, he was given an orb, but he doesn't really want it, so you can have it. Okay, so, I think we've actually got pretty much everything, we just need to do this last mission.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Hit the little lizards with rocks, talk to Bouncer for additional hints. Right, yeah, so he throws out a little rock and you pick it up, and then using your view, using your look thing, you can spit the rock out. I think that's actually the last required gem, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can get up there just by flying like this. Ah, damn it. I don't have enough flight to actually use the little triangle thing. I have to go like this. You have to use super flight just to get here. Oh no, there's a single gem somewhere. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so these guys, they disappear into their little burrows if you don't spit at them.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
I think that's that one lizard there. It is possible to get him without spitting the rock, but I think he's the only one. Yeah, you gotta follow this. You gotta follow Bouncer around, and he'll throw down little rocks for you to grab, and then.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
Yeah, he throws down a little rock. And then I think the way this works is, much like in the first game, you don't have to worry about... Yeah. You don't have to worry actually about your trajectory, you just worry about, what the... His triangle stayed there for a while. You just have to worry about the aim.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press the action...
Yeah, we didn't actually have to aim for those previous two, I just did it anyway. It's just easier. Oopsies. Okay. There we go. Show me the way. There'll be a single gem somewhere that I just missed. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Keep an eye out for a red gem. There'll be one red gem somewhere in the level. I wouldn't be surprised if it was at the start here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, now we've got one up here. Oh. There we go. Show me to the next one. Damn it. Yeah, I believe for the to do the little triangle hop thing that you can do in midair, you have to have a minimum amount of flight already. Oopsies. There we go.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
That's always the way. Yeah, and the orbs don't collect the same way either, which is fine, honestly, because the way they collected in the original was kind of very frustrating after you find, like, after you're getting your, like, 100th orb. It gets very annoying. Okay. Somewhere, there is a single gem. Actually, I can just use Sparks. Okay, Sparks is pointing up there. Damn it. That means I have to go out and back in. How did I miss a gem up the top there? I don't understand how I could have possibly missed that. I was up there multiple times. Oh, there we go. I can't believe I missed that one. Yay, 100% level complete. So yeah, I think that's the thing, is that this level is this first level you can, in fact, complete first try. A lot of other levels, though, have at least one thing you can't do until you come back. Well, many of them do, at least. And so, yeah. This game takes a lot longer to finish because of that. Like, you can still do this. You can still, like, make Spyro do all these things in the loading screens of this game.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir, too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am? He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Wait, does that mean there's only 14 levels in this game? That can't be right. Yeah, that's, by the way, that's the life. The lives changed in this game to being those little, the little, glass jars? Jugs? I don't know. What would you call them? Oh, also, Spyro doesn't get hurt when he goes in water now. But also there's stuff underwater that I can't get to yet because you need to learn how to swim. So yeah, there's a bunch of things in this game that are locked off until later. Usually by some kind of power like that. Some kind of ability or power or something. Yeah, here's one. Here we go. So there's a little butterfly in a jar. And when you break them, it's a life butterfly. Yeah. And enemies no longer do the little, drop the little orb that gives you a life anymore. Like enemies you've already got the gems from. Because the enemies don't give you gems in this game. They give you the little soul thingy you need to unlock stuff in the level. So you kind of already need to kill the enemies again if you go into a level. Because you need to activate the power-up things in the level. Yeah, so they got rid of that.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, there's multiple things in this game. The gems are just used to pay money bags for stuff. Then the orbs are used for specific things at the end of the game. They're more like, they're bonus, they're extra, but they're also kind of vital to the narrative of everything. Especially towards the very, very end game. After you've beaten the boss, you know. And then the talismans are designed for the actual boss, the actual final boss. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I can get down here. So, this game has this all set up for teaching you slowly. Oh, is this the? Oh, there it is. Yeah, teaching you how to do the things.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smashed
you should
this
already know
bridge,
from the
so
first
I guess
game.
you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
Because the very first level, you don't actually need to do anything really to get through it. You just need to make it to the end. And that all you need to do that is just run. And then pay money bags. But the things we did a lot more in that level, you know. Yeah, I forget how much you need for money bags at this part. It might be 400. But you can, I believe, you can already learn how to swim from money bags here.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
That's 500, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do another level before I can do that. They've replaced all of the, like, metal crates with these, like, urns? Not urns, oh, that had 25 in it. What would you call them? Vases or vases. Yeah, those are the metal thing you need to break with your horns in this game. I don't know why they changed it, but it's fine. It doesn't really change anything at its core, you know. We've got idle springs here, which is a cool level.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time.
Yeah. So yeah, just get up the top there. Oh,
okay, not bad.
Water up here.
Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button.
Yeah, we already know how to do this. But the maximum, press X again at the top of your height to fly the furthest.
Now try to do a hover.
Yeah, a hover. That's it.
Then press jump again to glide.
Okay, I'm not going to listen to him. Yeah, basically you need to glide and then you press the little triangle button to do that little whoop at the end of your jump, or at the end of your glide. It's essential in this game.
Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Yeah, and these are the only ones that are not really fully explained. It's like, why is Hunter keeping these from me? Well, you might as well. What's that for? Okay, apparently it was just for doing what I just did. That had an achievement attached to it. Okay. Can I, from here, get... No, I don't think so. I think everything from here is... Yeah, I can't actually... I love the music in the home worlds, by the way. It's super, like spa room music. That's the only way I can describe it, is like being in a spa. I don't have enough money to pay him. 455. Wait, let's have a look at the guidebook. Oh, okay, they made the guidebook look the same for every level, for every game. That's a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. Yeah, so actually this game, the home worlds, you can't even go to everything in straight away. So like in the first Spyro game, the whole home world was open from the get-go. And these ones, they're not usually. Like I need to learn to swim before I can get below there and to further parts of the home world. To do that I need to get money, and to do that I need to go into the level. So we have Idle Springs and Colossal something? Colossus. It's just called Colossus. Which are two different, very differently themed levels. Let's go to Idle Springs first. I don't know how much of this game I can do per episode now that I think about it. Because I think this game is a little longer and a little... The levels are longer form. You're not just collecting the gems, collecting the dragons and getting to the end anymore. There's challenges for every level. Which involve like going back and forth through the level. Yeah. He's like, idea. Terrible. But it's funny to see that they have not changed anything about that. Oh, I completely forgot to check for skill points. Idle Springs, land on idle. Oh, these will be the same as they were in the original, actually. Because this game already had skill points. Yeah. So I just gotta try and remember what the skill points were. Yeah, so once again, there's water in this level. Stuff hidden behind the water that we can't get to yet. Oh, I should talk to this guy first.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life! They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food!
Yeah. So yeah, basically, for some reason, all the idols have come to life, and they're toasting marshmallows and doing stuff like that. And once you save a idol carver, he'll unlock spaces for you, so you can get through to the rest of the game, through to the rest of the level. But oh god, this guy looks freaky in this version. So I don't think I can do this yet. There's like a mini game with this guy. This idol looks real weird in this version of the game. He almost looked kind of adorable in the original, but no longer. It looks kind of terrifying. So yeah, we got these little guys with the shields, which is just a little wok or a pan of sorts. Yeah, perfect. It's gonna take us some getting used to the enemies not actually dropping any gems, and that they don't drop anything, they just produce one of those little soul thingies. Yeah.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Yeah. I think they've chosen to call them charge buttons and like flame buttons because this game's gonna be out. It's on Xbox as well as PlayStation. And I think it's coming to PC at some point as well. A bit like how Crash was like, it's PS4 exclusive to start with, but then it came out on Xbox a little while later, and on PC, on Steam, a little while later after that as well. Take that. Go free, little idol carver. Oh, it's still this guy. Get the life. So yeah, I think lives are a tiny bit harder to come by in this game, just because of the whole not getting them from killing enemies thing. So yeah, a lot of these levels are more, like this level in particular is a lot more linear because of the way that they've designed the level. The fact that you're saving them from these idols. There's still like a lot of motifs, if you will, from the previous Spyro games, where like you get to the end of the level, there's still more. You unlock more level
the camera
to do.
left or right, use the
Okay, yes, I know. I already know this. Right. So yeah, some of these levels had some really iconic themes in them, especially the music, and it sticks with you. You know, really sticks with you. All of the memories of this game flood back immediately upon hearing it. So yeah, there's definitely some things that I could be doing. I think maybe you have to reach the end of the level before you can do them. Yeah, this is the end of the level.
You're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Yeah, they've changed up all the voice actors and voice pieces for this. Yeah, get a little idol. Yeah, I like the. Oh, I like that. But yeah, so yeah, in this game, instead of having the little like return home whirlwinds, you have an actual portal, which makes a little bit more sense in my mind. Because you know you enter through one of the portals, and then you leave through the portal. Can I now do the side missions? Can you hurt them? No, okay, they don't respond to your flame or your charge. But yeah, so there's more level up here. I forget how you actually start the missions. I think you have to go to one of the idol carvers, and he will tell you about the mission, and then you do one mission, and then it'll unlock more missions. Oh, I completely forgot to go this way. This is where most of the rest of the level is. And I think once you go through here, you can get more missions for earlier parts of the level. At some point I have to fly to the top of an idol and stand on top of it for the skill point. So yeah, down here is a little bit of the mission, which we'll do some more stuff on. But before that... Is this the way you get to the skill point? I think it might be. Yeah, because you can basically travel on top of the whole level. There's a whole like section on the top of the level where there's all sorts of things to do. Mostly just gems to collect, but still. Yeah, so this is where I could see this from the oh, that's an idol. I didn't even know that from the mouth there. Oh, and here's the rocket. And no longer as fireworks, I don't think. They're all just like these little rockets instead. And that'll break the little thing in the middle of the lake. Can't really see it. It's behind the head there. But I think this is where we can go. Come on, come on, come on. No! Damn, it's so close. Oh my god, can I not get up here either? Shit. I think when it comes to the little hover thing, what they call hover, you have to have kind of lost all of the height that the hover would give you before you can do it, so you can't get higher than your current position when you glide. Basically, you can only recover your height. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Where's the guy to talk to here? Or the gal to talk to? It's definitely a female idol carver somewhere. Well, the dancer. They're not idol. These ones aren't idol carvers. These are the dancers. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I can't do anything with it yet. Let's just talk to the woman over here. Yeah, this one. But nope.
It's
here we are.
fabulous
Yeah.
to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can
Hula
charge
girl.
through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
Use a supercharged power-up, charge through the stone pedestals. Yeah, so basically you gotta use the supercharge. So yeah, supercharge usually comes in this form now. You don't usually see the arrows going down a hill anymore. Usually you see it in that sort of form. And I believe this area can be pretty tough to do, but you gotta supercharge, slam through the idols. Oh god. There we are. And they all do a rain dance. Some of this feels a little bit not insensitive, like
Look
kind
at
of like
that. The
racial
hula girls' rain
cliches.
dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
There are several areas where I'm like, this feels like it's a little bit like they're hula girls that do a rain dance to get rid of this enemy. Whatever, man. Whatever. But yeah, it's funny if you don't get all of them in one go. The guy in the middle, the idol thingy, the bad idol in the middle, it basically just reinstates the idols before you even get a chance to try and just get the one you missed, you know? I remember it being funny, but I don't remember it very well, honestly. Okay, one more time with this one. Come on, we're gonna make it. Oh, no! God damn it! The most painful thing is that in order to try again, I have to go all the way to the end of the level. There's no whirlwind. I think to get the further missions, you might have to restart the level. Like, I don't think you can actually do them on this first run through. Interesting. Yeah, because even once I've done the Rain Girls or the Hula Girls mission, the guy who appears next to the idol at the start isn't there, so either that or you have to learn to swim first. It could just be that the guy that you need to talk to is in the part under the water, and he won't appear at the start until you've done his mission that's already under the water. Okay, let's try one more time. Oh, this ain't gonna work. No. I still haven't got those. Let's just get the gems and forget about the idol. So tempting. Bastards. Whatever the case, let's just get out of the level. Okay, let's go. And this game has a cutscene at the beginning and the end of every level. That's something else that's different with this game. He just wants to cook the sausage and have some fun. Oh dear. I actually love the intro and outro cutscenes in this game. That's something that made it sort of more endearing in some ways than other games. Alrighty. So yeah, then the idol shows up. Sorry, the talisman shows up in the thingy there to show that you've got it. And actually, I'm just gonna quickly go back to the previous level. So yeah, there's the Glimmer one. For some reason, I thought the orbs showed up in the menu thing as well. I thought they showed up around the, like they would show up above or below the name Glimmer, for instance, and it would show you solid orbs for the ones you've got, and then hollow orbs for the ones you're missing. I don't know. That's what I recall. Maybe I'm mistaken. Is it like in the guidebook in the guidebook, for instance, you've got like the little slot where it has question mark, question mark, question mark, and then you have the solid ones, which are the ones you've got. Whatever the case, we can learn to swim.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is...
Yep, we already know this. Yeah.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee.
Sure.
Great. Okay.
500 gems.
When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
So yeah, I've already forgotten everything he said. So you press square to go underwater, and then you just navigate your way around. And I think there's no water meter. There's no like air. You don't have to worry about air. I don't know what the context of it is. Why you don't need to breathe underwater. But I'm so glad that they made it like this. And Sparks has a little bubble around him. Stop him from getting all waterlogged. So yeah, now we've got areas we can get to via swimming. Let's just do this real quick. I'm sure somewhere... No? Maybe it's a different pool of water. There's another orb we can get that's up the top here. Oh, I missed this gem. That's weird, I thought there was a little hole down here that you could swim into. That would lead up to the top there. Maybe not. Yeah, because there's an orb up the top there. Maybe you come back through there from later on in the level. Because there's no way you can reach there at this point. There's a little water pool down here as well. It can be kind of hard to see things under the water, honestly. Like, you lack the same clarity as you do on the land, so often you can easily miss a gem that's just floating in the water. Or is this the hole? Is this the hole that I was thinking of? Let's get the gems on the way, just to be safe. Okay, grab these. So yeah, you can use X to paddle and you move real slow, like. But I always just use the charge swim function because it's so much faster. So yeah, this is how you get this orb up here. Yeah. One thing, we're not going to do Colossus just today. I'm going to finish off the rest of Idle Springs. Now that we can swim, I should be able to do a lot more of this level. So, the level resets, so all of the things are reset. You have to go make your way through the level again. But, because we can swim now, we should be able to do some more things down below here that we weren't able to do before. Should be able to circumvent some of the level at least. Oh. Yeah, this level becomes more open once you get the ability to swim, because there's more things you can do. See, there's this little path down below here. Alright, let's go through here. Hopefully there weren't any gems on the way up. I don't think there were. Oh, I got all the gems. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the guy I was missing. This is the guy I knew about.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Yeah, so this is the other orb for this level. Solve 3 giant idol puzzles. To solve the first puzzle, turn all the blocks yellow. Ask Foreman Bud for extra help. Yeah. Yeah, there's this chest here. So, it's one of these classic corner puzzles. Oh, I didn't do it right. How does this work again? Okay, let's just... I have to make them all yellow. Damn it. I'm just chasing my tail. 1 second. I need to undo more of them. God damn it. Yeah, it's one of these classic, you know, light up all the things puzzles. I can turn them all off. I got them all off. Is that what you wanted? I can always get 3. Sorry, I can always get to the point where there's 1 left. Oh man, how do I do this again? Oh, it's confusing. That's how it started. We're back to the start. No! I feel like there's actually, if you start from here, there's actually only like 2 or 3 things you have to do to make it work. But I can't remember what it is now. Wait, is it this? I've done it. I've figured it out. There we go. I knew it. Right from the start, you can
Spyro,
get it
you did
really
it.
quick.
I mean, I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
Due to the nature of the puzzle, it feels like it shouldn't be possible, but then of course it totally is. So yeah, and then we have to go back to the pond. This is the challenge that's like the hardest. One of the hardest challenges.
The title says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Yeah, so, flame fish to feed the idol. The idol's very picky. This says difficulty 3, but it's... oh god. It's way more complicated in my opinion. Although maybe they might have made it easier. So far this has been quite easy. Okay, not even a single red fish had come out yet. Yeah, I think they give you more time. That's
okay,
so
Spyro,
much easier.
Just one more puzzle to go.
Bad sushi.
I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
Yeah, so, in the original game, that was so hard. I think because of the timing, like, you basically had to flame immediately or else it would miss the mouth. Oh, right. I forgot that ow! That's the first time I've been hurt. Because it wouldn't make it to his mouth, you kind of had to flame immediately. But if you flamed immediately, you didn't have the time to check whether it was a red one or not. Oh, here we are. Here he is.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Jump on the stones in the correct order. Yeah. I feel like this one is fine. There is a patent. Nope. Okay, no, I've already failed. Yeah, okay. I get it. Okay, so that one's a star that's got it in a square. It must be this one. Okay. So that was the star that's in a... Is it this one? Then it's this shape? Yeah. And then we've got a orange square. And then we've got an orange moon. And then we've got a triangular moon, triangular circle. There we go. It's all just pattern analysis.
Nice job, Spyro.
Yeah.
You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
Yeah, so it's just a random orb in his toolbox. Cool. And that's the final orb for this level. Yay! Wait, we should just leave. We should just leave via this. You can just travel like this. So yeah, the next episode we'll do Colossus first, and then we'll head down there and we'll see what's through there. We'll explore a little bit of the homeworld through there, but then we'll also do one of the levels that's through there as well. I might only be able to do about 2 levels per episode, though, of this game. Because the levels are much more involved, if you will. They take a lot more of your attention, a lot more of your time. I think if there's only 14 levels, and that's like 7 episodes, that makes about sense, right? I do 2 levels an episode, that's about 7 episodes. I have a feeling the speedways don't count as levels, so that might be part of why there's only 14 talismans. But yeah, we'll leave this here. So, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this. As I said at the start, this was the game for me and my brother. When it came to Spyro, this game we played to death. And it was just glorious. I loved this game so much. I platinumed the first game, by the way. I spent a little bit of my extra time getting the final trophies and getting the platinum trophy for it. But, until the next episode of Spyro 2, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. I'll always refer to it as Gateway to Glimmer. I think in the UK as well, in the PAL regions, it's Gateway to Glimmer. in the US and Japan, and then Intia Sea regions it was called Ripto's Rage. But yeah, enough rambling. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,